Hello YouTube. I hope everybody out there is doing all right today. And if you're not, just know it's okay to not be doing all right as well. Um, this video is for those who feel left behind. So I want to start off by saying it's completely normal sometimes to feel left behind. And I too have felt left behind in life due to a multitude of things that just happen in life. So for starters, I guess I'm gonna share some things that have made me feel like I was being left behind in life. For one, I want to start by saying I'm a very a studious person. Like, I take academics very seriously because I love learning, and the majority of the time, I'm very good at a lot of things. Not to brag or anything, but your boy, I'm a little smart. So academics, when I was still in high school, I used to I just had high expectations for myself when it came to academics. And sometimes, when my mental health wasn't the best, it would cause me to underperform, if that makes sense, in my studies, in my schoolwork. And, all of us, we all have that natural little sense of competitiveness inside of us, and I was usually in classes with people who took it as seriously as I did, right? So when the end of the year would come along and scholarships would be given out, and because sometimes I didn't really perform the best when it really mattered the most, other people would get better opportunities than I did, and that was just that, and I had to kind of stick with that, and not to really just stay on the academic side of it. Let's say friendships, let's say you have this best friend, you guys have known each other for a while, you're pretty close, and I don't know, they start branching out. They're probably more extroverted. They start getting new friends. You start seeing them less. It sometimes leads you to feel left behind, especially if you're in some ways emotionally dependent on that person. Next is job opportunities. As I said, with the academic thing, and sometimes, people getting more opportunities than you. That's a real thing too. Some people move into their career paths and they just go on with life. They just move on with life, and sometimes, you haven't really gone much of anywhere, right? So, right. Now, I'm going to talk about why this happens, right? This happens because, for one, you're always comparing yourself to everybody else. So what you have to understand is everybody's life, everybody just moves at their own pace. Everybody's timeline is different than yours. So you shouldn't try to be constantly comparing yourself to other people. That's something that I'll admit I did quite a few times in my life, but I know better now. But it doesn't mean that I'm not susceptible to it sometimes. Comparison is really the thief of joy. So next, competitive urges, right? I already said it. In some form or fashion, we all have a competitive spirit to a certain degree, and in different things. So what I'm going to say about that is about life. It's important to understand that it's not a race. You aren't expected to be a certain place at a certain amount of time. Like I said, our lives have all different timelines. Someone could experience success at 15 and another person could experience it at 50, right? That's just what it is. That doesn't make your life and what you've accomplished any less significant at all, right? So don't put yourself down by even making that type of comparison, all right? Just know, enjoy life for life, not for the things, not under certain circumstances are you to enjoy life and appreciate where you are, right? Because comparing the things that somebody else has accomplished versus what you've accomplished really undermines everything that you have also accomplished, right? Next is unrealistic expectations, right? So about that, a lot of people, especially people maybe from lower income homes, they tend to be very ambitious. I know from experience, I also was like that at one point in time. And I used to set just super obliviously high expectations for things that I would do, and when they didn't get done in a certain time frame, I kind of was upset with myself. I was disappointed with myself, and not knowing that it's not even that I was setting the bar at a point that I couldn't reach. It's just like I was trying to do too much too early, and that's something that you got to be wary of. You can't ask too much of yourself before you're ready. Everything will just kind of happen as it's meant to. I also want to note, if you ever feel like you're being left behind in life, it's okay to reach out sometimes, right? It's okay to maybe just call someone up, You never know how much they might also be needing to call as well. So don't feel ashamed to reach out to people that you care about, A real friend, okay, it's not gonna feel bothered by you checking up on them. You want to, I don't know, maybe catch up sometimes. It really goes undermined just how much just reaching out to people can truly help. A lot of things that you may be going through right now, a quick phone call can help you feel better. A quick phone call, can really just brighten up your day. And if you're not comfortable calling people, you can shoot a text. There's plenty of ways to go about it. But human connection, reaching out, those are very underrated things. They really help with a lot, But that's gonna be all for this video. I hope this video was somewhat helpful. I'm still kind of getting the groove of it, so it just sounds like a bunch of muck right now. But hopefully you took what you could from it. Hopefully you gained something from it, and I guess I'll see you